welcome everyone back to Return to the Old Republic, the campaign where...
Nothing goes wrong.
Yeah.
Nothing goes wrong.
That's correct. Last episode, Kane asked you all to go check out what the Empire's doing. You know, what are all these shipments? You snuck in when the codes failed. You were told to wait in your Imperial transport like good little PCs. You did not. Saw that the droids were unloading the ship with a little deception. 6, 9, and 7 made their way through, and then followed by the rest of the party who did a little sneaky sneak. It worked out that they've kind of got a lot of military resources. Then after a lot of giving away, you guys realized that the exit at the end of the room was not actually the exit. Later discovered as Roomba tried to run outside to find some food in the grass, apparently. That
I'm still hungry, by the way.
There was another clone in there called Crosshair. The party then proceeded to hunt Crosshair down in the building and absolutely fucking pummel him into the ground. 6-9 then was told by Crosshair that he wasn't actually a clone and said that the armor that belongs to him is Beskar. You guys then went to throw Crosshair's body out of your Imperial transport after being helped by Auto 03, and as Lazánia threw it out, a horse ray revealed themselves.
It was a bad time all around, guys.
You then returned back to the Brawler's farm, and again the Force Wraith appeared, and Ambrose started flying, and Mira started getting pulled down until they were both poofed out of existence by these Force Wraiths. The Force Wraiths then showed themselves to the party after they froze time around them, saying that they were corrupting the universe, the galaxy, just everything around them.
It's not your fault you're corrupting them, but you're still corrupting it, and we're gonna kill your friends because of it.
And took Athena's friend Mira and boyfriend Ambrose hostage. Not hostage, for ransom. The Force Race then fucking stared down Lazánia, saying that they have got to complete a trial in a temple of evil to fix the soul split in two and ripped from time. After the completion of the trials, Ambrose and Mira will be returned. Force Wraith, after telling you that, then faded away, assuming you knew exactly what you were doing. And that's where we are now. So as the Force Wraiths fade away, Boggy, running back out of the house with the lasso, begins to slowly start moving again, back into his full sprint, kind of like nothing changed for him. And running to the hole shaped by 6-9. Athena, I got the lasso! He looks up from the empty hole to see you. Kind of sitting on the ground, holding a body that isn't there anymore. Kane also begins moving again, also not really knowing what happened. Margie, thanks for the lasso. Head back inside, alright? Make sure that everyone's alright. And Kane sees Athena on the ground and gets on his knees down to her level and kind of caringly holds up your head. Athena, what happened? I got gaps in my memory. Where'd they go?
He's gone.
Gone?
You killed him.
Who?
I don't know. Both of them.
Took him? Or killed him?
I don't know. Both.
Okay. Athena? Can you bring him back?
I don't know, apparently. I don't know what they were talking about. They were mad at us? I don't even know what we've done.
Anyone know? Jedi? Athena, I need to know if I should be mourning or trying to get them back.
We can get them back.
Can't mourn someone when we don't even have a body.
I'm gonna remember that for later.
Roomba just walks up to Athena, because I'm really small, and I go and wraps arms around her leg and goes,
No.
I think Athena just kind of, yeah, curls in.
Okay. Well, I love those two like they're my own.
Go get them back. We have to get them back.
If anyone can. Okay. Well, if we ain't mourning, then we gotta do something. And y'all seem like know a lot more about this than I do. Having two loved ones just disappearing ain't normal in my books, but how about I can take care of the brawlers while you're off doing whatever you have to.
Appreciate that.
And if you gotta go off-world, you guys should take the ship. I mean, Beepboop could pilot that piece of junk from any Imperial. But I'd recommend getting the chain codes and some equipment first. It'll make it easier for wherever you gotta go. We gotta do some preparing on Nubia, considering what war is gonna be coming. But you guys got more pressing matters to attend to.
Thank you.
Just bring them back.
No.
Yeah. Kane kind of just helps Athena back up, or at least attempts to.
I don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, kind of guides Athena back up, and you all head back inside.
P walks over to Athena and pats her on the back with Jar Jar Binks beside him.
Is Jar Jar Binks still here? I don't remember this.
That's a better sorry.
What the fucking hell?
Misa take care of them too, so. So you all walk back inside, and do you want to tell the rest of the brawlers what happened?
Are the rest of the brawlers not like kids?
No.
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 Von Ra kind of comes up to you and starts like nibbling at your leg and wanting to play.
Is this the dinosaur?
Yes. Holding up a toy bear.
Not now. We'll play later.
I'm sorry, wait, there's a dinosaur?
Yes.
Von Ra just goes off to play with the rest of the kids. And Andreas walks up to you. Athena, what happened?
Wait, which one is this?
This is the, like, red-skinned boy.
How old did I say he was?
10.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, there's all the children.
Tina,
Nothing. It's fine. It'll be fine.
where's Ambrose?
Ambrose is just gone for a little while. We're gonna sort it out, okay?
Sounds good. And then, Andreas, you hear him walk off, and can you make me a perception check?
15.
A 15. you hear him go into the training room and just full go to town on this fucking like punching bag.
No, that's sad.
So Kane has found his way and he's off talking to 6-9 and 4206. Is it 4206 or 4203? I can't remember. One of them. Just off in the corner talking about what they can do, considering you guys have just invaded this Imperial base and made a bit of a scene. And Kane walks back to your group after you've kind of had a bit of time. Athena, we're gonna get rid of this Imperial transport. We're gonna go trash it, sell it, just anything. We don't want it linking back to us with everything that's going on. I can get you guys anything you need since turns out my contact, but that scouting job just isn't replying to my messages anymore. Well, it's contact of a contact with me. So I can't really pay you for it, but Pandora's released this new kind of app called DS, which it just allows you to order a bunch of stuff and have it shipped straight to you. So if you guys are going to do all this weird shit that I don't understand, it might be nice to have a little better stuff than your Warren axe and your bloody lightsaber.
I think we could use all the help we can get at the moment.
Okay. Kane kind of starts taking orders, pulls up his like wrist pad and a little application pops up. So Athena, you have got the Vibro axe and the king. Emperor and 7 you don't know. P, you got a wrist pad chassis and the other magical thing which makes it cool. And Lazánia, what did you get? You ended up getting lightsaber chassis.
Yeah, and the amulet.
The force amulet that makes it harder for you to detect. While you're still deciding what you want, I will continue. So you're giving your little orders to Kane, and you see drones start to fly towards the Brawler's farm and drop off all of your shit. And Kane kind of gives you a little tip on where might be best to get your chain codes. Assuming you'll want to get your chain codes to make your life easier in the future.
Chain codes.
A way for the Empire to identify you.
We fucking criminal.
Yeah, that's why you're not officially getting them. You're making fake chain codes so that you can...
I think I can just stealth
surpass
around.
them.
How much would they cost?
It's free if you steal them.
We're stealing them.
Yeah, so Kane gives you a little tip saying that there are remote Imperial bases just west of the Brawler's farm that have just been recently put up, and that these bases are used to observe upper atmosphere ships entering so that they can take note and ask for chain codes to make sure everyone is legal in this new system. Little Imperial Tower just west of the Brawler's farm. Kane has also recommended that you take the ship with you on the rest of your travels, because the Brawlers won't be needing it, as they're going to be bunkering up on Nubia. So, I will also say, does anyone have a Tinkerer's kit?
Yeah, I do.
You get dropped off these, basically, chassis for your weapons, which you attach with ease, but then you have to install these modifications onto them, which takes a skill check.
And what's the skill?
It depends. So with your wrist pad, it's a cyber techs implement. And with vibro weapons, it's an arms tech. And with light weapons, I will assume it is the same thing.
No, I'm proficient in Tinker's implements.
But you can't do it otherwise.
You can do a raw check. You just won't be proficient in it.
What happens if we fuck up?
If you fuck up, it just won't.
So we
Go.
can try again?
Yeah.
So there's no flaws really?
You can try again in 24
Are we adding
hours.
like anything to it?
It'll
Can
be
someone
intelligence.
else try though?
Okay. So surely
Um,
one of us would have decent intelligence.
Pretty sure you guys do.
3.
Yeah, because I have 3 as well.
So you guys only got premium stuff, didn't you? So the DC for installing is a DC 14 arms tech. So would any of you like to volunteer to do this check?
What is it? Is it a intelligence check?
Yes. Or would you like Kane to do it?
Hands him stupid.
What's Kane's intelligence?
I love him,
Kane's
but...
intelligence is a +4.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Remember
And-
the solid +1.
I'm pretty sure he is an arms tech engineer. So he is able to do these arms tech modifications.
Okay, but not mine.
But not yours. You kind of get your shipments and he starts tinkering around and getting them back. Sticking everything in. Who wants to go first? And you can roll your own die. You add +6 to this.
22.
22. Kane successfully installs your keen oscillator onto your axe. Rumba, would you like to roll?
17.
17. Kane successfully puts your keen oscillator into the axe. And would you like to do your own, Alex?
Well, Kane's got +4, right?
Yeah.
So, and I've only got +3, so it makes more sense for Kane to do it.
roll
You can roll the die for Kane to do it.
12
A 12,
A
is
12
that
on the dice.
on
the
the
die?
dice.
Yes.
So 16.
Kane successfully. You take your wrist pad off, install the chassis, and Kane's kind of tinkering around. The Jawa is a crystal. Notices the kyber crystal sitting in your wrist pad. And just a little cracked and a little worn.
So
And-
it's pretty neat.
Looks at you and goes, "Yeah, you know what's doing that?" And shows it to all of you, and it's starting to like fluctuate red.
Oh, fuck. I just start backing away from. I'm like, not again, please.
Can we do like a... Well, can
Meaning
someone...
it was blue before.
Can someone do like a perception or something?
Can I do a force perception on it?
You
Or
could
insight.
do a. You could do a law check
I can do a
with
force law.
wisdom though.
That's a 14.
A 14.
14.
You both got 14s.
I know exactly what that is.
Well, Athena's like, oh, this blue kyber crystal looks like it is turning red and is broken.
Yeah.
And you've seen red lightsabers, and you put together, oh,
Evil.
this kyber crystal is gonna go from blue to red. Lazánia, you know what's kind of behind it. With all of your studying with Mosp Gi and all of that research, bleeding a kyber crystal is what it is called.
Mm-hmm.
So what Sith do is they get a kyber crystal fresh, so it'll either be blue or green, and then they basically pour all of this hatred and pain into this kyber crystal to cause it like immense pain and bleed the kyber crystal, turning it red.
Do we know where he got the kyber crystal from? Like,
His
do we know
brother.
whose kyber crystal it
His
was?
brothers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he knows that it's his brother's kyber crystal.
Hello, isn't your brother dead?
I think so.
Is he changing this from beyond the grave?
Could I use my like data from the library to look up what causes a kyber crystal to change, like more specifically, like how it happened?
You can give me a, what do we say, technologies check?
Okay,
To kind of go through all the files
it's an 18.
on the die.
Oh no, 13 on the die. 18 plus 5.
Sweet. You're going through effectively all the Jedi archives, and you're getting to the history of the Sith. And you get told and figure out that they bleed because they're in pain. The kyber crystals, they're like their own kind of living thing. They're not sentient, but they're living. So they bleed from pain and then turn red once they're
So
broken.
it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with my brother.
This kyber crystal could just be in pain.
Because it got cracked, or it cracked because it's in pain?
Can I look up if a crack can be pain?
Can
Is it
I
sharp?
can I touch it? I'm getting ready to roll a con save like already, but can I touch it?
I got 11.
An 11 just straight up?
No, with the...
Okay. What are you trying to figure out? If a kyber crystal...
being damaged, like physically, causes the living thing inside pain.
You don't find anything on kyber crystals cracking. Because every time a kyber crystal cracks, it is known to shatter and break, which causes immense destruction. It's strange that it's just cracked and still holding together. But you know, if it does entirely break, it'll break everything around it. It'll basically explode in a ball of energy.
Okay, how do you fix them?
No one's had one crack. There's no history of them cracking without breaking.
Can I touch it? If you think it's gonna kill me, you can say no. Curiosity killed the cat, you know.
Give me a force roll.
Nat 20. Doesn't matter. Leah, your dice love me. I was so worried because I keep getting nat 20s on one dice and my dice, and I didn't bring my dice, and I was like, no! But yes!
So you...
Now he actually has to figure out what happens.
No, I know what happens. It's just... Oh... It's the
Some
stuff you
days-
weren't meant to find out yet.
Sam really wishes
Just like
I wasn't
tell us that
a
watered
player.
down
No,
version.
No, you got a
No,
nat
I
20.
deserve the full... I deserve every information I nat 20'd on it.
You touch the crystal and you just hear screams radiating in your head. It could have done damage, psychic damage, and a fuck ton of it, but you're kind of tolerating the pain and you get flashes. You get a flashback to where the crystal first cracked, and you know that it first cracked when you guys were orbiting Tatooine and it started hurting your head. And then you're kind of looking further in with your nat 20, and you see the crack again. But this time, it's same crack, exactly the same crystal, but instead of in orbit, this crystal is on the surface of Tatooine. And you see the twin suns and a group of Jawas huddled around the crystal. And you can believe that this was done simultaneously. So at that exact moment, these two kyber crystals both cracked.
It's called a twin.
So,
I have so many
you
theories.
come out of your trip. Where do you look when you first come out of seeing this kyber crystal?
I kind of take a glance at P, but then I kind of just, I don't know. I kind of just sit down on the ground and
Perception, insight, or nature?
that is a 15.
Don't really like.
This is what I get for just doing a quick glance and looking immediately back at the crystal.
The other thing is, even with crystals bleeding, they don't crack.
This one cracked though.
Yeah.
So,
This shouldn't have happened. This is like crazy.
because it cracked because there's another crystal identical that it got too close to and they went, haha, pew. It's collision theory. Except they've got really fucking big radiuses. Radii. Well, I sort of immediately think it's related to, you know, the identical twins in his nightmare. Twins. I say twins very loosely.
Yeah.
Since they're actually the same person, but I don't know if Les has clicked onto that yet.
Mm.
I think in his mind, does he know their history?
It's in your books.
Should I roll on how likely it is that I got told that, given I was the student of a researcher?
It'd be law.
14. That was almost 20 and it rolled over. I'm so mad.
A 14, it's probably too niche of a subject for you to remember. It is in your book, Cassie.
Would we have ever shared I guess we would start sharing this information, right?
Riven and Malik pushed the Mandalorians back after hearing about the Battle of Cathar. Riven later donned a Mandalorian helmet, refusing to stand by until the Mandalorians were destroyed, which they later were as he defeated Mandalore the Ultimate. Riven and Malik then turned to the dark side, Riven donning his purple and red blades.
But I would have heard about the Jedi who came and stopped the Mandalorian. I just clicked in. We have a Mandalorian in our group, and we've just realized this.
So after Kane applies all your modifications to your weapons, he heads off with 6-9 and 4203 in the Imperial transport to effectively get rid of the evidence of what you guys did at that military base. And kind of prompts you guys to take the ship and head west to the tower and acquire your chain codes. You're basically going to this observation base, which is used to look at ships coming in, ask them for their chain, coming in or out, asking for their chain codes, and if they don't have them, the Imperial cruiser that is orbiting the planet will shoot them down. M for N70 piloting.
Hell yeah.
Give me a piloting check.
22.
You all pile into your ship, Athena.
I want to give Kane a hug before we leave.
Kane gives you a hug and goes, "Be alright, kid."
He's
And
such a sweetie.
heads off. Beepboop zooms onto the ship, all excited to pilot, and plugs in and starts it up. And you walk in to kind of walk past all the cabins and see all of the empty rooms, and then walk into kind of where you pilot the ship. I
You
forgot
just
what it's
leave
called.
those kids so quick. I don't even say goodbye. I don't really care about
Can you
them.
really look them in the eye after what happened?
After I lied to their faces, probably not.
You lied to their faces to save themselves, to save their feelings, but like they know what happened. They know because he's gone.
So you walk up and see the pilot seats, 3 of them there, and you go and sit down and look across, and
Is Jar Jar Binks with him?
empty seats. Jar Jar Binks is looking after the kids.
Lord help them. Oh my god.
Oh, they'll love it. They can bully him.
So in Front 7, you start to pilot west until you see the Imperial Tower. You know you don't have to worry about your piloting on the surface because they are only looking at ships coming in and out of the atmosphere. Where would you like to park your ship? This is like rural in the middle of nowhere, like a desolate plain. It's just one tower.
I'm gonna park it out of sight of the tower.
Yes. Okay. So you park it out of sight of the tower, and how would you all like to approach the tower?
I assume our plan...
Stealthily.
Yeah, I don't think we really want to fuck with this right now.
Everyone, roll me a stealth check.
13.
That's a nat 1.
Nat 20, can I give her the help action?
Sure.
So it's 13, I think.
18.
That's 11.
So you guys like stealth a little closer and then see a camera where the door is and kind of sneak around it. So the way this tower is, it is one solid cylinder up into a like disc at the apex, and this cylinder is just an elevator. So there's elevator doors, there is a camera keypad, and a little display so you can talk to the people that are up there.
Okay, in the droid space, can I hack into the main system and disable the security?
You can get slices. There are certain DCs, certain things.
What will happen if I fail? Like, is there any, like, how low would I have to roll to, like, set off an alert throughout the entire building?
It would be a 5 or lower. They would know someone was in the system.
Okay, can't even.
Yeah, unless you have one.
I got an 11.
An 11?
Yep, I rolled a 4.
With that attempt, you couldn't call the elevator. You can roll me another stealth check to try it if you want to try to do that again.
My new stealth check is 16.
The 16, sweet, that passes.
Really? Oh my god.
You can roll me another slices get check.
That's a 19.
A 19. You put your little handle in and call the elevator. The elevator doors didn't open. With a 19, you also have access to that camera that's there. And yeah, so what would you like to do with that camera?
Is there a way I can access like the camera's footage as well, so I can just set it so that it has like paused on the empty room, not like going black or anything?
So you've kind of got the camera looping to this empty plate saying that nothing's happening.
Can I also access cameras in the rest of the building by any chance?
No, you wouldn't be able to
Okay.
do this one.
Cool, just checking.
But also from here, you kind of follow the trail of where this elevator lock leads to, and it leads up into the systems, and you see, or can feel, I don't know how droids would interact with it, but you'd either feel or see that there is an alarm trigger.
Okay.
Like kind of a dead man switch to lock up the base.
Can I disable it?
You'd be able to disable it, give me a slice.
26.
A 26. You successfully shut off this alarm before they can even think about hitting it. So the elevator
Can I do
door.
it without them knowing that we're there, or does that alert them?
Yes, that's what it did. You rolling
Okay.
your 26. You
Thank God. 'cause
effectively shut off
26
the
was
system
almost as
out.
high as I could roll.
Elevator door is opened. Who would like to roll me a luck check?
I want to roll a luck check.
You want this high. This is the DC for kind of the sound that the elevator makes for going up.
That's an 11.
That's above 10.
It's above 10, guys.
So, you guys slowly reach the top. It is a very, very tall building. And you reach the top, and you hear the ding, and the doors start to open up, and you see people at the top just sprinting around as they are trying to locate their weaponry. There are people like walking up to the elevator door, slowly setting up a table to barricade it in.
But I made us stealthy.
Yeah, but
The elevator
wasn't. It's over 10, guys. Do we just click to go back down, guys?
It's okay.
Come back later.
That dice nat 20'd at the time and needed to nat 20 to piss Sam off. So I can accept shitty rolls now.
There's two people pushing a table against this elevator door and others grabbing chairs. A bunch of other people are running around. You see some clones running around and going to grab their weaponry. And you see an officer staring down at the elevator, like yelling at everybody else to hurry up.
I still
Get-
wave.
Weapons? Weapons?
No, guys, let's just calm down. What's the matter?
Everyone roll the initiative.
Net 20.
A 4.
17.
11, I think.
Yeah. So kind of what you're wanting to do is there is a physical chain code which you're going to need to code with all of your fake identities to get you through any kind of Imperial stuff. So you'll need to locate the chip to code and then code it in a system. In the Imperial
Just
system.
send P in and like we back them up, but like try just get P to do a shit.
You
I could
also
just
want
help
to leave without being tracked or identified.
I'm murdered.
Or murdered. First up, we have Roomba. There is an officer standing here, and troops lined up.
How's the barricade there?
This isn't like a military facility. This is just a bunch of tech dudes.
Oh,
So they've picked up the
that's
desk
really
from one of their
sad.
setups, ripped everything off it, and pushed it up against the elevator. I will say there are some clones, but there's also just some nerdy tech guys going with their own
Going
guns.
what? Sorry? What?
Going.
If we take it easy
What
on them,
creature are they?
are they gonna tell people that we like what we look like?
So, troopers are lining the wall in front of you, in front of their officer. Okay, you're stuck in this elevator. What would you like to do?
How tall's the table? How tall's the Roomba?
The table, the only way to break through it is either with an athletics check. No, an athletics check where you're bowling it down and destroying the barricade, or an acrobatics check where you're trying to maneuver your way through all the weird chairs and tables and boxes. Which one are you rolling?
Athletics of 17.
A 17. Remember, you see
Pretend I'm a
this,
bowling ball.
you're trying to bash up against this barricade, and you see through one of the cracks, and these chairs are leveraging it through, and you're smashing it, and it doesn't go down.
What did you roll?
17. And Roomba doesn't break through.
These are tech guys.
These are, yeah, how
They've used their like smartness to make a perfectly like
They've
made
made
thing.
amazing leverage and everything.
Yeah, those engineer bitches that make the best bridges.
You hear the officer yell, "Good job, Joffrey! Good job with the triangles."
Good job, Joffrey.
Go on, Joffrey.
We're also pretty proud of you, Joffrey. If you wanted like, we'd offer you a good wage on the side.
Can Joffrey be like, where's my raise? Where's my pay? Where's my holidays?
He goes, sir. He gets his nasal straight.
No.
They sound like the Roger Rogers.
They are not. Hey, remember you still have your bonus action and reaction and movement.
Can I get onto my droid? Is that my movement?
Mm-hmm.
And can my droid fly up and go over the table?
Your droid cannot fly up and go. Your droid can make an athletics check.
There was an 18. There's an 18
An
pass.
18 on the die. Remember, you hop on your droid, and your droid backs up to the back of the elevator, and just full force rams into this barricade, and it just breaks. And the officer goes, Joffrey!
Joffrey's not getting the
Joffrey
raise.
was...
Joffrey, I'm just saying, if you joined our team, we would give you a raise, man.
Sorry.
As it breaks down, and the officer yells at Joffrey, he goes, "Fire!" And this whole lineup of troopers begins firing at all of you. Everyone make me a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Oh, that's not
If you failed, you take 30 damage, and if you succeeded, you take 15.
What the actual
This is a squad of troopers just barreling down shots
You
at
would have
guys.
killed me.
What?
If I'd failed, I would have been on 1 hit point.
Yep.
I am so glad I rolled so well on my hit
In
points.
7, it is your turn.
Back to level 1 hit points.
So these guys are just nerdy little pricks, right?
Around half of them are. There's like a couple
So,
just
like-
nerds here.
They don't wanna die.
God no.
How? Okay.
Joffrey's like, sir.
Will it be like an action or
droid.
a bonus action for me to try like scare one of them into leaving?
It's an action.
An action?
Yes.
Come on. Like, that's mean.
I'm just gonna attack. I can't do anything because I don't have sneak attack. But I rolled an 18 on the die.
An 18 on the die. Are you going for one of the?
The officer, right?
Are you going
I'm
for the
going
squad?
for the one in charge.
The one in charge with a ranged attack.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yes, that hits. Joffrey, it's all your fault.
That is 9 damage.
Jeffrey, we wouldn't talk down to you like that, man.
Wasn't it Joffrey?
It was Joffrey. Is that your turn? Bonus section, anything?
Can I bonus action hide?
Would you like to stay in the elevator?
Yeah, kinda, to be honest.
Yeah, you can hide in the elevator.
Can I? That's a 9.
Ooh.
A 9, just a flat 9?
I mean-
including yourself?
Yeah.
No, you don't hide.
Cool, that was a nat 1, so...
You can choose to run if you'd like. Because
Yeah,
I will
I'll do
say,
that.
though, that first blaster attack was AoE. Infrared 7 runs out of the elevator and hops behind it and takes cover. Lazánia, it is your turn.
How many are within 20 feet?
The way that it works is they aren't individuals because that's way too fucking hard, and I learned from my mistakes in episode 1. This is effectively one collective. It's a
So
swarm.
I could hit everyone with the 20 foot.
Yes.
Cool. I use Cloud Mind.
You're gonna regret this call, Sam.
Can I have some d8s, please? I'm putting everyone to sleep.
How
many?
much is it?
It's 5 d8s, but I'm gonna check if I can upcast it. Question, so they're firing on his orders, right?
They're also just firing because they're terrified.
But he's not shutting up, is he? That's 30 hit points. How many do I knock
This
out?
is to me what's
30 hit points. You knock one of them out.
That's so sad. Do they really have that many hit points? I'm so
I did
sad.
it as a collective and divided their max health by however many, and it knocked
Well,
out
I
one
knock
of
out the one in the middle then, because that's where I aimed.
Okay.
I knock out Jeffrey, guys.
Not Jeffrey!
No, I knocked out Jeffrey. You got
Jeffrey!
direct.
Does that mean I'm blind to this
them.
motherfucker?
You still can't go in occupied space.
But none of them are occupied.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, this corpse.
So you cast Cloud Mind, and the middle one goes to sleep. Who do you want? Do you want this to be Joffrey?
Yeah.
Would you have targeted Joffrey? It doesn't look like Joffrey fell asleep. It looks like Joffrey fainted.
Anyway, and then I bonus action hide.
Sweet, give me your...
Roll for it, Cal.
What do I add? 17.
17. You successfully hide behind the wall. Here, it is your turn.
I'm going to use my disruptor carbine to shoot at them. I don't know, maybe I'll shoot at Joffrey.
Joffrey's asleep.
Jeffrey's fucking gone.
Don't shoot at Jeffrey.
You can
because you'll wake
shoot
him
at
up.
Jeffrey. Shoot at Jeffrey.
No, okay.
Shoot at Jeffrey, not
I'll
Joffrey.
just shoot at. Yeah, I'll shoot at Jeffrey instead.
Jeffrey goes, what?
Technically, you could hit the officer because Joffrey's on the ground, right?
I'll shoot the officer.
Troopers or officer? Go for it.
12 plus 7.
Yep, you hit the officer.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to use my storming shot, an extra 3, so it's 15 damage.
15 damage all up.
Yeah.
The reason, what you would have done, you would have put your ranger's quarry on the captain, and then the captain sees you aim your rifle towards him and goes, your turn, Jeffrey, and hides behind Jeffrey, and Jeffrey takes the shot for it. So how much damage was that?
15 damage.
Oh my gosh.
And whoever got hit was shocked now. Wait, does anyone have good, persuasion or anything like that?
I can scare them.
I can also scare them.
I've got proficiency in persuasion.
You could try and persuade them.
+5.
P, you shoot, and Jeffrey takes the hit as the officer hides behind him.
Poor Jeffrey. Jeffrey, do you really want to put up with this man?
It is now the officer's turn. The officer chooses to go prone and hide behind Jeffrey more, and then yells at them all, saying, I said attack! And they all load their guns back up and fire. P, an 18 to hit. Remember 23? A nat 1 to hit Athena. That one's Jeffrey. Jeffrey's just being dragged by the officer and just can't aim. But
How much did they kill me?
Roomba, you take 13 damage. P, you take 8. Athena, it is now your turn. Whoa, 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 whoa!
I'm gonna run at him.
Sweet.
20.
20 hits.
Okay, well he's prone. So then I get an attack of opportunity because he's
Is there a
prone.
saving throw with him being prone?
No, it's just if I hit.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So I'll do my roll for this first, or do you want me to?
Just do them all collectively.
So I've hit that one, and then I'll do bonus action trample. I don't trample him. I'm a little excited.
You go to the trample and you see Joffrey's sleeping with his thumb out. And you get a little distracted.
Were you gonna wait? Who were you gonna trample?
Not Joffrey,
Put
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey down.
And then I get another opportunity of attack because he's got 14.
A 14 misses.
You're joking. Okay, I hit one. 19.
19 damage.
Well, at least I'll have disadvantage on you now.
Wait! They're prone! I knocked them prone, so that means I get an advantage.
Yes, it does. Your trample and other hit are at
Are
advantage.
you re-rolling?
Yeah, I am. The second one would be a 17 for the trample.
Yep, that hits.
And then...
So that hits.
Oh, so that's 2 more, baby. 6 damage from those 2.
So Athena, that's your insanely stupid turn.
What do you mean?
Just did way too much damage.
Oh, it's gonna keep happening. Every turn.
Rumba, it is your turn.
Can I, obviously I'm still on my droid, can I shoot up next to Athena?
Yep.
Am I able to drag sleeping person out the way?
Would that wake him up?
You could drag the prone one, right?
Drag the prone.
I would say drag the prone.
Okay, I drag the prone one.
Give me a contested athletics check.
Okay, 15, that's much better.
Okay, 15 beats it. You run up to Jeffrey, who's just on the ground. Prone, being trampled by Athena. And where do you drag him to?
To the
Just
side.
out of the way. Yeah, just right in front of Joffrey. So, Rumba, that was your turn. Use your action to drag him out of there. Sweet. It is now these troopers' turns again.
They have too many of them. I don't like it. I don't approve.
There
They
are
should get less turns.
4 of them up. 1 prone. The 1 prone will stand up, being dragged by Rumba. The one being dragged will go for Rumba. At disadvantage. 19 hit.
Why are you doing this to me? Why are you being mean to Rumba?
9 damage.
I'm alive, I'm kicking, fuck you.
Athena does a 14 hit you. Rumba, does a 12 hit you?
No. Suck, I guess.
So yeah, 2 go for Athena. Firing shots almost at point blank range. The one being dragged goes for Rumba. Just flailing his arms, poor Jeffrey. And then the 2... Now he hits. And the 2 just bystander clones are just like, what do we do? And also shoot at Rumba. 1 got a nat 20. You take an extra 14 damage,
Oh, can they go away?
which you can then half to 7. And for N7, it is your turn.
Is he prone?
Yeah. He thought he could go prone hiding behind Jeffrey, and then Jeffrey got dragged.
Because I have disadvantage on long range stuff. That's so annoying. Can I hold my action for him to get up?
Mm-hmm. You can roll me an insight check, though.
I got a 10.
You kind of poke your head out from behind the elevator, and this man is cowering and does not. He's getting ready to drag someone else in front of him. He doesn't look like he's gonna get up.
I guess I just hit one of them with sneak attack then.
Mhm.
I got a natural 19. Does it hit?
Yes.
Yay. 20 damage.
Holy shit. 2 of these clones go down.
I bonus action hide. 14.
A 14 successfully hides.
Oh shit, they're stupid.
You tuck back behind the elevator after blasting these 2 clones with little side cannons. Lazánia, it is your turn.
Oh my god, it's my turn. So he's still prone.
Mhm.
Matt Gord. It's a stupid last name.
Matt Gord.
Gord. What?
Matt Gord.
Like the vegetable?
I'm Matt Gord.
Can I?
Officer
I'll
Matt
just
Gord to
hit
you.
the other ones. I've decided I don't like being good anymore. I go straight from a
Are you
light
sure you want to kill him?
But do we need them to get chain codes for us, or can we get chain codes
We
for
just have
ourselves?
to do it on a computer,
Oh, okay, cool.
right?
Cool, we can kill them all.
I'm gonna say this really loudly, so we can just kill them, right?
No!
Yeah, let's do it.
You cannot.
Why?
You're not fooling anyone.
Because
Not even the nerds are pulling in
my...
front of you.
I live with my wife and kids.
So,
No way you've got a wife.
The name is... Beneath.
That's a made up name.
Beneath.
That's a made up name, my man. I don't know what to tell you.
They got an 8 on deception. Do not have a wife.
You have a wife,
not
you
have a wife.
fucking liar.
No, I do.
you don't
Beneath.
have a... That's
Benedict.
a fake name.
It's but my kids' names are John and Snow.
No, fake. Is Snow a girl or a boy?
Boy.
Exactly, you had to think about that.
I'm moving up there, and I'll be dropping sleep because I'm going to cast Phase Strike, and then I'm going to two-handed smack him with my lightsaber that I just got versatile on.
Okay, give me your attack roll.
Which is at advantage because of Phase Strike. An 18.
As you go to swing down him, he looks up and goes, "Oh, my wife and kids are gonna miss me." And then, as your concentration drops on, fuck, I forgot his name.
Joffrey.
Joffrey.
As the concentration
How could you
drops on
forget?
Joffrey slowly starts waking up.
Joffrey, I think you should leave.
Prone Matt Gord pulls Joffrey's prone body on top of him, and Joffrey looks at you as your like face strike goes down and goes, "Ah!"
Oh, this guy is awful.
My double-handed lightsaber strike. I'm so
What do you do
sorry,
to Joffrey? What do you do to
Joffrey?
What do you do to Joffrey, Lazánia?
But we got Joffrey out of the way so we didn't have to kill him, guys.
18 damage?
18 damage to Joffrey?
He's fucking dead.
Pulls Joffrey onto him. You hear Joffrey's scream, and then everyone else hears Joffrey's scream suddenly get cut off. Joffrey looks up at you, laying on top of Matt. And Joffrey goes,
Did Joffrey
Please.
actually have a wife and kids?
"Please,
Joffrey for sure, and she had a wife and kids.
tell Jeffrey that I love him."
Oh!
And the light goes out in his eyes.
Is this like secret gay, like Jeffrey didn't even know? Or is this like they were together and they're just fighting together?
Yeah, can we do
Can we do an insight?
Give me insight.
Oh, well, I got a dirty 20 on that.
Jeffrey, who has just stood up from being dragged by Roomba, turned around at the scream and goes, "When I recognize that scream, ah!"
No!
Because of this, could I have a reaction to this where I try and persuade the others to turn on the officer because I go, "You coward!" Can this be my reaction?
You can roll persuasion against the officers.
16?
Matt Gord got a 15.
I just go, "You coward."
Jeffrey looks over and goes, "I thought I knew you, Captain."
Oh my god.
Jeffrey's on your side.
Guys, I did what we wanted, but in the really, really bad way.
I'm really sad. But
Here, it is your turn.
I'll fire at offset.
Hello.
It's that the officer is still prone, so it'll be done at disadvantage.
I'll just shoot one of the other troopers then. 16.
Does hit them.
16 damage to one person, and then it would be Jeffrey because he was also shocked. But to the collective, I do another 6 as well.
P, you take your shot out and it electrocutes all the clones around. And it is now the officer's turn, yelling out, "Yeah, you killed Joffrey. Kill Joffrey. How dare you?"
you're a cunt!
And you watch as he scrounges around the back panels, trying to find the alert button. "Oh, I've got you guys. I've got you." And then yells at one of the clones to go to the other table and do the alert, inform the Empire. Will also use his action to make all the other clones shoot. Lazánia does a 12 hit,
No.
a 9 hit,
No.
and a 19. 10 damage as the rest of the clones turn to you and start firing. You killed Joffrey.
I didn't do anything. Your bitch of a boss dragged him in his body shield.
Yeah, Athena, it is now your turn.
I get to this bitch of a boss.
Yes, you can.
14.
A 14 misses.
Why?
AC
Am
is
I-
15.
No, but why am I rolling that?
AC was 15. Roll again then. Roll at your pretend advantage.
Nat 20.
Okay, so what happened
I hate you
What
so
happened?
much.
was the captain's still on the ground with Joffrey's body. He goes, "Fucking
No, you
Joffrey,
said body.
useless." fuck, and pushes him off, and then grabs one of the clone's legs and rips him to take the hit for him. And you go to swing down, and it clips the clone's armor, and you miss the clone.
You know what? Fine. Because he's on the ground. Can he use this body to stop me trampling him? Surely it's a
he's on the
collective
ground. You
trample.
can
You
trample.
know what? I'm trampling this motherfucker. Fuck him. I don't care. I don't need health. 18.
18 hits. Your 2 horse hooves just pound into his torso.
7.
7 damage to the captain.
Motherfucker.
Roomba, it is your turn.
And I say to Jeffrey, the only word that I have learned to say thus far.
Don't say it.
I look at Jeffrey and I go, shit. And then I run away from Jeffrey towards the
I think Jeffrey's gonna love that. As
Roomba
we come
says
up.
shit, he looks back and goes, shit indeed. And then pulls out his blaster and aims at the captain.
I'm taking my axe full force, I'm going for the legs. That is a 16 on the die.
That hits.
12!
So 22 damage. You cut down this one clone. Just this trooper, after the officer Matt yelled at him to go do the alert button, he takes a disengage action, runs to the table, flicks open this little capsule with the red button, and hits it and looks back at you and goes, "That's what I thought. We got you now."
That's embarrassing. You truly believe that?
And then he looks back at the button and taps it again. Now.
I start
Still
laughing.
not working. I hate to tell you this.
Remember just giggling on
Do you think we're dumb? Do we actually look dumb to you?
Now. And slaps it again.
You truly think we're idiots?
This is a uniform.
Look me in the eye and tell me that.
Now.
Now you just look dumb.
Fuck. Hey, Captain. And that was his turn. In frame 7, it's your turn. Oh wait, that's the other thing. What do you guys want Jeffrey to do? It was Jeffrey's turn.
Kill the person who killed his partner.
Takes his shot and hits.
Fuck yeah, Jeffrey!
And Jeffrey does 6 damage to the commander.
I want to aim at the commander. 14.
14 just misses.
Can I roll to hide?
Yep.
I got it. 15.
15 hits. Lazánia, it is your turn.
That's an 18 on the dice to hit. I'm going for the I'm an executioner style item, but 14 damage.
14 damage. As he sees the lightsaber go up, he tries to grab Athena's leg and pull it towards him. Help! You can give me an attack roll.
You're gonna do this, motherfucker! Trample him.
How big is
Trample
he?
or a
Trample.
X? Oh, does 19 count as a crit? Considering my crit
And
range?
19 counts as a crit for you.
That bitch just made the worst mistake of life.
12.
And Athena just fucking boots him, and hoof goes straight through his arm and breaks it, and he is dead. Cassie, could you roll me a d20? Leah, could you roll me a d20?
16.
Alex, could you roll me a d20?
19.
Would you rather roll me a d20?
Four.
Sasha, could you roll me a d20?
16.
On the ground, next to you, Athena, you hear a coughing and splattering coming from the ground beneath you.
Oh,
It was death saves for Joffrey.
we almost killed him.
We almost fucking
If I
killed
had
him.
met
He
one,
goes,
are we out of initiative?
you're out of initiative.
Can I cast heal?
Oh wait, I have a mid pack I could use.
I've
I have
got
Star.
I'll use heal
Naturally, we're not to use our mid packs on this bitch.
He gets. Please don't turn off. He gets 13 health.
13 health back.
I rolled the max.
Nice. Joffrey sits back up, kind of with a really sick scar across his face from your lightsaber, Lazánia. And just.
Jeffrey!
Jeffrey. Jeffrey.
Why do we
kinda-
attach to him? He is such
Jeffrey
an awful
sits down next to him and
voice.
goes, "What is it? You okay? They helped us." He looks at you, Lazánia, and goes, blood splatters all over your face. He goes, "Thanks," and then gets his nasal spray.
Chicks didn't help with that at all.
Joffrey and Jeffrey aside, your mission was to get the chain codes.
You guys aren't gonna tell anyone about this, right?
No, you kind of saved us from.
He was a bitch.
You yeah, could just really go live your
little gay happily ever
after.
I go get a cottage in the
Wait,
woods.
who said we were?
You could
gay?
always take him back to Brawlers.
We ain't gonna tell nobody. So you guys search the cupboards, and Jeffrey and Joffrey even helped you out and show you where the chain codes are and show you how to do it. P and Infra and 7, could you roll me slice skit checks?
16.
I got a nat 20.
I got 16, yeah.
16. You all spread out between all these computers, and P and Infra and 7 start coding up these chain codes with your fake identities. And Athena, you're kind of looking over and you scoot off to your own little computer and try to do a little typing.
Try to?
And what is everyone's kind of fake identities? It's like making a fake ID, basically. Give me a name that your character would have just written up. A chain code basically says everything about you in code. It's like age, height.
Do I get an R name?
You can give yourself an R name. It would make a lot more sense.
Oh my god.
Okay, so what is everyone's new fake identity? I'll go around the table.
Athena's gonna make her name, I don't care, first time can be like Kira, because, sticking to the vibes. But her last name is gonna be Ambrose's last name.
Aww.
Does Athena have the same name in Greek and Roman mythology? What's her name?
Hera. She's Juno.
Because
Oh
Hera's
my God,
Juno, but what's
maybe-
Athena?
Yes, I'm gonna
Minerva.
switch it up.
Minerva.
My
That's
name
true.
is fucking Minerva. then.
Go
It's
on.
so
I think
cool.
that's so cool.
My name is Minerva.
And Ambrose's last name is Mock.
Minerva
M-O-H-K.
Mock?
Okay.
And do you have a new droid code?
I want to be
Infra and 7?
R2D3.
P?
Boris John Father.
Boris John Father. Lazánia?
Oh, I know.
Still.
Macaroni and salsa.
John.
Mac for short.
Macaroni.
Macaroni and salsa.
What's your name? Macaroni salsa?
Macaroni and salsa. Mac for short.
We'll find out 6ix9ine's new name later on. Remember? What is your name?
Dash washer.
It's so cute. Dash Washer.
I'm Dash Russia.
Okay, so Jeffrey and Joffrey. How did this happen? What?
You said Joffrey, and so we said Jeffrey, and then you've made them fucking gay.
Jeffrey.
Yeah, this isn't on you, I hate to
Like,
say
none
it.
of us set you up for this, but you just.
Jeffrey and Joffrey kind of help with your codes, and they make some of their own codes. You all take the elevator down with your new chain codes. You made one for 6ix9ine. We'll find out 6ix9ine's name in
Can
another
6ix9ine
episode.
be called Bartholomew?
And they kind of look at each other. And Joffrey just goes, well, what are we gonna
See,
do?
Joffrey sounds like a droid. I hate to say it. Joffrey sounds exactly like the Roger droids.
Jeffrey looks back at him, just staring deeply into his eyes,
Wow, they're so gay.
and goes, well, I don't know where we're gonna go. Just
See, I want to invite
awkward
them
silence
to my
as the
house,
elevator
but, like,
goes
I don't know how
down.
much I trust these
That's what I
bitches.
was gonna say as well. I was like, oh, we could invite those brawlers, and then I was like, I don't know. You could
Can I
send
do
them.
like another inside check to see if I think these bitches are gonna rat us out?
Can I also do one just in case?
Can you give me the help action?
No, I have -2 to insight.
Surely, please.
I got 22.
They're just wholesome. They weren't clones. They weren't fighters. They were just like tech guys. One, they'd be pretty good as just tech guys at the Brawler farm.
I don't want to
And
invite them
two,
to the
they
brawler
don't really
farm.
have any ties to.
I mean, like,
They
I
wanna
want
cut
to
all
invite them,
ties.
but like, does it look like if they get like asked by one clone trooper, they'll instantly crack?
We let Crosshair go.
Like-
Not Crosshair. We let What's His Face go there. I turn,
Yeah, you know what? Go on.
I
I'll invite
turn to
them.
you and I say, probably trustable. As trustable as any
Look,
one could be.
Jeffrey and Joffrey.
Thanks. I'm always
I
second.
have a lot going on at the moment, and I have a big orphanage, you could call it, back home with a lot of kids who could use a bit of help. And a lot of them really want to learn about technology, and I'm going to be completely honest with you, that's really not my memo, and it's really not my
It's okay, we're
anyone
pretty good.
else's memo.
We're pretty good at that.
Okay, cool. You can feel free to come with us.
Well, it's a good thing that I've got my nanny license.
I don't know if that's a thing.
If anyone nannies Roomba, Roomba's gonna be so cross.
If they fuck up
As you say, I don't think that's a thing. He
shit.
like whips out from his back pocket this like crinkled piece of paper
Oh,
right here.
awesome! I needed to. That was a test. I needed to see this to make sure you.
Yeah, it's just when people say that I don't have my license, I'm like, oh, it's right here. 'Cause
Yeah,
people just don't really
I'm
think.
like, that's
People just don't really think that's a real career, and I'm like,
Yeah, but it's a career.
Jeffrey goes, no,
Like,
it's
you've got
okay,
the
it's okay, you're good, you're
qualifications.
good. It's just,
Yeah.
okay, it's a sensitive
Andre's
topic.
gonna
It's
love
just a
you.
sensitive topic. Head on back to the farm in 4N7. Give me a piloting check. You got rid of
15.
any alarm. Head on back. Pretty quick, not as quick as before. Before you're real excited. Now you've got Joffrey and Jeffrey looking over your shoulder like, well, what's that one do? That one looks quite.
I just pretend I can't understand them. I just don't say anything.
So you pull back up to the Brawler's farm. Remember, your droid keeps nudging you. And just go, like, questions you going,
I walk over to P.
Do you want?
I push my droid toward P and I go,
Shit.
shit. Yeah, I look at my droid. Shit.
What's my tick casting ability modifier?
This isn't a, like, mending. You can't use mending on it. This is a, you've got to reinstall, like, a voice calibrator.
Can't we get one of the
Two
Joffreys?
besties. Jeffrey and Joffrey.
Jeffrey and Joffrey.
Well, we can, help out here if you can give us a bit of a hand. Little Jawa thing.
Boris.
Boris.
You just said Mars.
Boris. My name is Boris.
You kind of go into the Brawler's garage and go through a bunch of scrap parts.
My garage?
Go through a bunch of scrap parts.
I
and you-
just am like there in the corner, like kicking at things and making it difficult for them. I don't want them there. I don't like sharing.
And P, you're looking around and you find a drawer that says 4M4N7. And you open it up and you look in and there's like a vocoder. So you can add it to a droid and give them the ability to speak.
You steal my vocoder?
We have one of those and we haven't given it to.
I don't want
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
But still,
Inference-
you
you would've-
steal it?
You would have gotten it and M4N7 didn't want it.
Yeah, man, absolutely not.
Okay.
I'll be forced to
Can I
force
install it?
No, it's my vocoder.
I think I hear this kerfuffle happening and I come inside and go, Infra 7, are you gonna come watch the pod racing on TV?
Yeah, I run off.
Zips out.
There better be pod racing on TV, Athena.
Can I roll to see if there's pod racing on
Yeah,
TV?
roll me a straight luck check. You want like a 15 and above.
Surely pod racing's common.
That's
10.
yeah, you're right. It's actually pretty common on Ubia. We'll go 12 and above.
You sick. Could it be, because it's quite high, could it be like on in 10 minutes?
It's
almost
like the
on, but
news
like-
preview before it, being like, and here we've got the pod racing coming up here.
I
But
like
first,
grumble
the
'cause I
news.
don't really care about the news, but I think it might have been it. Can I do an insight check to see if it was an honest mistake or if I see that Athena was trying to pull me
Give
away?
me a deception roll versus your insight.
Guys, I got a 5.
My deception is not shit. My
Oh.
deception is +3. That's a 20.
Wholeheartedly believe.
I'm convincing.
I just think you like made a mistake, but you really cared about me and didn't want me to miss
I was
it.
like, I see it's on, but I like it's just like not on yet. Like,
Yeah, so P, you've now got access to this vocoder. Jeffrey kind of locks the door. So
Locks
can't
me
get back
out of
in.
my own garage as if I couldn't pick the lock.
You three kind of stand around this droid with Roomba watching and start tinkering around and repairing it. Roll me your technologies check with advantage.
Nat 20.
20.
Clearly wasn't at 20.
You three are all just tinkering on this droid.
So is this what I would have sounded like?
I specifically requested this accent because I thought it'd be funny to hear Sam doing it.
And it's a pretty quick job because of the nat 20. It's done really well. You've fully repaired the droid up, and your nat 20, you've not only installed this like vocoder, this droid has consciousness now. This droid is more like M4N7 and kind of has its own mind and can think and isn't just a beepboop beep. You watch as your droid's eyes power up, but kind of like a factory reset, one of the eyes looks like your mum's, one looks like your dad's, and then they flicker back and look like its normal eyes.
Oh, that's devastating.
Yeah, that was.
Hey, Roomba! How are you doing?
I wish I sounded like this.
Yes. What did they do to me?
This is somewhat worse than our like proper Scottish accents that we tried to do.
It's not supposed to be Scottish, it's just the funny thing.
Remember, I can think.
I speak to you in Iwakese because obviously you know you're my translation droid, and I go, "Oh, very nice. Hello.
Thank you, Rumba. I appreciate it.
Hey, friend."
So you guys all tell the droid that you've just given it consciousness. And it goes, oh, 1 second. And then just scanning all the information in its mind. Hey, Rumba.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know about your parents?
Yeah, what does that mean? That's so cryptic.
I don't understand.
Remember, you scanned all of the information from the Eden Vault into this droid. The droid kind of holds up its hand and the hologram of the papers shows up and goes, these are the mining, but the Ewoks, they didn't really leave their planet much. How could they know this information? And then it flashes to the photo of the celebration that looked like the festival. And this one, the village you took me to, this isn't that village, this is another village. And there's buildings in the background that aren't Ewok. They look more like the tower we were just in.
Where is it?
I believe it's in Bright Tree Village.
Can we go? Can you ask Athena?
The droid zips inside, unlocks the door, and goes, oh, hey Athena!
Oh, who fucked it up? Hi.
As droid comes flying in, just for continuity, you hear that, and before the pod racing, the news. The droid comes in and goes, oh, Athena, I have something to ask you about. Roomba would request it.
Was it a voice change?
It was about, and then the TV plays the news. And found on Coruscant, 2 of the richest, the Eden family, found dead in their mansion today.
Today? Oh, I guess they were
Believed
found.
to be dead for multiple weeks. The culprits unknown, but DNA samples have been found in the premises, including on a wet towel and in all of the drawers.
Oh no! That's me!
And
oh no!
that
Right.
is where we will end the session.
God, we're so stupid.